From Television City in Hollywood, it's Young People's Week on Card Shark. Here's the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubanks.
Good morning, everybody. Hello there. Welcome to Card Shark. And like Gene said, yep, it's Kids Week on our show, and we've had some delightful contestants. We're in the middle of a game. I want you to meet our contestants in just a moment. But first of all, here's our two lovely dealers on Card Sharks. They are Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Good morning. Hello. The little guys again. So
Okay,
those little cards out. We'll set it up where we left off last time. While they're doing that, let's meet our two Card Sharks. Kelly and Asa, please join me. You did come back, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, Kelly, welcome back.
Thank you.
We're in the middle of game number one with you and Asa, and why don't you remind our audience who you are?
Okay, my name is Kelly Packard. I'm 11 years old. I'm from Acton, California, and I am attending 6th grade in Mitchell School in Canyon Country. And when I grow up, I want to be an actress and a professional horsewoman.
And you have a horse now, don't you?
Yes, I do.
What kind of a horse do you have?
It's a Welsh.
A Welsh pony?
Yeah.
It's a little pony.
Mm-hmm.
What's its name?
Its name's Chada.
Little girls and ponies. Nothing better. Okay, Kelly, nice to have you back with us. Asa, how are you today, sir?
Okay, my name is Asa Altmark. I go to Los Cerritos Intermediate School in Thousand Oaks, California. When I grow up, I'd like to be an accountant or a professional baseball player.
An accountant or a professional baseball player. And I noticed that today you didn't wear your dark blue suit, so you look more like a ball player today than an accountant. Right?
Yeah.
So today you want to be a baseball player?
Yes.
All right, you know how to play this game. We dealt out the cards exactly the way they were yesterday. We were in the middle of game number one, and we were ready to ask our third question. And that question is going to go to you, Kelly. Okay. And this question involves 10 grade school teachers who were selected before we went on the air. Kind of pretty grade school teachers, I'll tell you that. They never looked like that when I went to grade school. Okay, now before we went on the air, this is yours, Kelly. We asked these 10 teachers, as far as you know, do your students have a nickname they call you behind your back? How many of these 10 teachers said their students do call them by a nickname?
Well, I used to call my teachers by a nickname behind their back, but
What'd you
I
call
don't think they know it. Well, I had a teacher named Miss Froberg, and we called her Miss Frogberg.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I had a teacher named Miss Buttermilk. We called her Miss Buttercrud. Yeah.
But so I don't think they know though, but they might. And they,
Well,
you know,
how many of those do you think have a nickname, but kids call them behind their back?
I think about 5.
5
of them, really? Asa, do you think it'll be higher or lower than 5?
Well, I think that's going to be higher. I have so many of my teachers have nicknames that I have for them.
I'm curious, Asa, what would be a nickname you have for one of your teachers? Oh.
Or Mrs. Kirshenstein, Mrs. Kirchenwich.
Yes, okay. The moment you said that, the producer grabbed for the phone. See, I'll learn not to ask those things, won't I? Yes. All right, well, let's find out. Boy, Asa came alive the second day, didn't he? Yeah. Take the jacket off of Asa, and his mother just died in the audience. The actual number of these teachers whose students call them by a nickname is 1. Only 1. It wasn't higher, it was lower. All right, which one of our teachers has a nickname? You! I hope you're not Asa's teacher. I really do. Okay, thank you very much. I won't even ask you. Kelly! You got control. When last we left you, you had frozen on the 8, so I assume you want to get rid of it.
Yes.
You do? All right. Thank you, Susanna. The 8 will now become a 9. You got to play.
Lower.
Lower than the 9? How about an 8?
Freeze.
Gonna freeze?
Yeah.
She's still gonna freeze. Asa has not turned the cards over yet, and he's getting a little frustrated over there. Come on, Asa. Here we go. This is our 4th and final question of this game, you guys. That means that it's sudden death. Someone must win the game on the next play of the cards. Control is really what you're looking for. So the best of luck to you. Asa, here's your chance now, pal. You ready? We surveyed 100 married men, and we asked them, would you be happier if you had 2 wives? How many married men said they would be happier with 2 wives?
Well, if I were a husband, I know I'd just want 1 wife, because if you have a wife, it's usually one person that you love. So I think that's going to be a low number, say about 39.
39. Would your dad be happier with 2 wives, you think?
Hope not.
Yes, all right. 39. Kelly, will it be higher or lower than 39?
I'm going to say it's a little bit lower.
Even lower than
yeah,
that?
because, I mean, they can't marry one, and then the other one would find out about the other one, and so she would do something, and then he'd only be stuck with one anyways. Or maybe even none, because the other one would find out.
Somehow you got murder into this. I don't know how you did it. The actual number of married men who would be happier with 2 wives is 18. You're right, Kelly was lower. Now, Kelly, you have a couple of choices because this is sudden death. You know what happens. You can change the 8, play it out, and if you goof, Asa wins the game. Or you can pass it on to Asa. If he goofs, then you win the game.
I'm going to pass it.
Going to pass it to Asa. Asa, you do get to play the cards. Isn't that
Long
nice?
time.
You can't change this card, Asa. You got to play it. Here we go. The card's a 7.
Higher.
Higher than the 7. There's a jack.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. There's a 10.
Lower.
Lower than the 10. Jack. No. That means that Kelly wins game number 1. You did right. You passed it. It worked out for you. I thought he was going to run the cards. I really did. He was really on a roll there. You've got $100, Kelly, and you win the first game. Most importantly, if you win the next game, you become our champion play for the big money. But, Asa, you're going to try to keep that from happening, I know, and we're going to pause for these words, and we'll be back with game number 2 on Kids Week and Card Sharks right after this.
Behind the phantom door number 4 is a secret place called Buzzer Lost and Found. We unearth specially chosen episodes featuring stars
I'm an interior designer.
before they were big stars.
Anderson Cooper.
Buzzer's 4th annual Lost and Found continues tomorrow starting at 4. Let's play if you dare.
Hi, I'm Johnny.
So, by the way, the winners of less than $2,500 will receive cash. Winners of $2,500 or more will receive certificates of deposit that will mature when the winners become 18 years of age. So those are the rules on Kids Week here. And we're ready to go with game number 2. Kelly won the first game. Asa, got to get in there this time, pal, and win this game to tie it up. So let's see what happens. Here's the first question. And Susanna's dealt out the cards in the same deck, so we're ready to go. Kelly surveyed 100 13-year-old girls, and we asked them, do your parents dress old-fashioned? How many 13-year-old girls said that their parents do dress old-fashioned?
I think that's going to be pretty high because I'm not 13 yet, but I think my parents dress old-fashioned.
Now, wait a minute. You're telling me that your mom dresses old-fashioned?
Sort of. She
Really?
doesn't dress like I dress, or I think she should dress.
How would you change her dress?
If she wore more baggy clothes.
Oh, you want her to wear baggy clothes?
Yeah.
Okay. So how many out of 100 said their parents dress old-fashioned?
I'm going to say it's going to be 73.
73. Asa, what do you think about this one?
That's lower. Lower because parents change when they're, when the time changes. So I think it's going to be lower.
I wish I'd have said that, Asa.
Huh?
Yeah. Parents change when the time changes.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. The actual number of 13-year-old girls who said their parents dress old-fashioned is 6. Boy, was it ever lower. All right, Asa, time to get the game, pal. You ready? You can change this card if you want to, and that card's a 6.
Higher.
You want to keep it? Great. Higher than the 6. How about an 8?
All right.
Freeze.
Freeze there. Okay, he will freeze there. For the same game that Kelly played on you, watch it. All right, let's go to another question. Asa, we surveyed 100 married women, and we asked them, have you ever faked crying to get your own way with your husband? How many married women admitted that they faked crying to get their own way?
Well, I don't think that your wife would fake crying just to get their own way. I don't think that. So I think that's going to be a low number. So about 41.
40. I thought he was going to say 6, 7. I think it'll be 41. Kelly, higher or lower than 41?
I think it's going to be a little bit higher because my mom, when she sort of wants something or something, she sort of goes,
Sticks her little lip out, yeah.
Yeah.
Starts to whine.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be just a little bit higher.
She wants to buy a baggy dress or something like that. She does that, yes. The actual number of married women who fake crying to get their own way is 34. No, it wasn't higher. It was lower. And again, Asa, you're in control.
Change it.
Change the 8?
Change it.
Yeah, let's do it. The 8 is now a 4. That's better.
Higher.
Higher than the 4? How about an ace?
Lower.
Lower than the ace. How about a 9?
Freeze.
Gonna freeze there. All right. Not much of a gambler, is he? He's playing it right. Okay, Ace still has a commanding lead in this game, and I've got another question. This time, Kelly, this is yours. Surveyed 100 men. We asked them, have you ever been shaved by a barber? How many men said they have been shaved by a barber? Why are you looking at me like that?
What do you mean shaved? Like on the legs or on the hair or what?
It really depends on what barber you go to sometimes. Yeah, you know, they go into the barbershop and
I think it's going to be probably a little, pretty low.
Gene Wood has had his legs shaved by a barber.
I think it's going to be in the medium, sort of, because most people, they shave, you know, by themselves, their beards and stuff, and so I think it's going to be about 33.
33 out of 100, you think, have been shaved by a barber. Asa?
Oh, I think that's going to be even lower.
Do ya?
Yeah, because when you're a man, you usually you do it either yourself or you have a friend do it.
That's true.
It's not too, why spend the money? Why
the
spend
actual
the money?
number of men who have been shaved by a barber is 38. It wasn't lower, it was higher. Kelly, you have control. Now, Kelly, got to catch up, kid. Here we go. Here's your card, 7.
Change it.
Change that one. Let's see what this one will be. Thank you, Susanna. The 7 is a jack.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. There's a queen. No. That means Asa gets a free shot playing from the 9, Ace.
Lower.
Lower? If it's lower, you win the next game. And it is lower. Right. So, game number 2 goes to Asa. Each of you have a game, which means that we must play a tiebreaker. And we will do that when we come back right after these words on Kids Week and Card Shark. See you in just a moment. Each of our contestants, 1 game. That means the first player to win 2 games is our champ, which also means we must play a tiebreaker. And if you notice this time, Susanna's going to deal out only 3 cards with a maximum of 3 high-low questions. So the winner of this game is the champ. And Asa, you got the first question. Here it is. Surveyed 100 single women. We asked them, have you ever actually spent an entire day getting ready for a date? How many single women said that they have spent an entire day getting ready for a date?
Well, many women spend a long time, but I don't know about a whole day.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be pretty low, about 29.
29 out of 100 have spent the entire day. Kelly, will it be higher or lower than 29?
It's going to be a little bit higher, because sometimes if they have to do laundry or something, that's still considering getting ready.
Oh, I see,
and,
yeah.
you know, if they have to buy nails or something, or, you know,
Sure,
to look
you've
pretty.
got a lot to do, don't you?
Yes,
All
I would
right.
say it's a little higher.
The actual number of single women who have spent the entire day getting ready for a date is 28. No, it wasn't higher, it was just 1 lower. All right, Ace, 3 cards away from becoming the champ. Will it happen? Let's see. There's your card, it's a deuce.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce, there's an 8.
Freeze.
Oh, the temptation. Oh, it was there. He shall freeze right there. And we will go to another question. Kelly, this question is yours, and this one involves those 10 school teachers we have out there in our audience. So let's get those teachers back up here right now. Boy, I'd sure like to know what that nickname was, wouldn't you? That school teacher down there. Kelly, it's yours. Before the show, we asked these 10 teachers, should a school principal have the right to search a student's locker without his permission? How many of these 10 teachers said a principal should have the right to search a student's locker?
That's going to be pretty high, because they think that, because they want to know, so they're going to have the principal do it since he's pretty much in charge, and then
Sure.
maybe the principal will tell them, maybe they'll make a deal or something. And so I'm going to say it's
I
going
used
to
to
be
watch
pretty
that
high.
show. Yeah.
And it's going to be about 60.
So how many of the 10? How many of the 10?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
7.
7. Okay, she raised her percentage a little bit. Asa, what do you think?
I think that's going to be a little bit lower. 'Cause most principals, they want to, but they can't.
Yes. Okay.
But I
So
think
you
it's
think
going to
it'd
be
be
lower.
I think they should have the right to search the lockers anytime they want to. I really do. Let's see. The actual number of these teachers who said a principal should have the right to search a student's locker is 10. All 10 of them. And I agree with you, ladies. Let's get the nonsense out of the schools. Thank you very much for participating with us. Kelly, you got to do some catching up, my dear. Here we go, Kelly. Remember, you can change this card, and that card's a king.
Lower.
Lower than the king, there's a 9.
Freeze.
She's going to freeze. Woo. Okay. We are really tied up now. This is sudden death. winner of this next one. Hey, somebody's got to win on the next play. Control is really what you're after. Asa, it's your question. Surveyed 100 people. We asked them, do you think the next generation will live in a better world than we do? How many people said the next generation will live in a better world?
Well, I think since, there's nuclear war going out and everything, I think it's going to be a pretty high number. So it's going to be about 72.
72 out of 100 say we will live in a better world. Is that what you're saying to me? Okay, Kelly, higher or lower than 72?
I think it's going to be a little bit lower.
You think it's going to be lower than that? The actual number of people who said the next generation will live in a better world is 27. It was lower. Now, Kelly, got a couple of choices. Kelly, you can change the card and play it out. If you goof, Asa wins the game and the championship. Or you can pass it on to Asa. He must play off the 8. You're going to change it and play it, okay? The 9 is now a 4. Higher. If it's higher, you are the champ. It is higher. Congratulations to you. Well, Asa, you played a good game, and I thought you were going to do it. You end up with $100. We have some really nice prizes for you. And good luck, my friend. You're a nice guy. We'll see you again. Okay, bye-bye. Come here, Kelly. Oh, boy. Kelly, you just stepped on my toe. It's okay, hon. Our champ, in just a moment, will have a chance to play for the big money. We'll be right back with that in just a moment. Don't go away.
Tomorrow, little Anderson Cooper fudges the truth on To Tell the Truth.
My name is Wally Norton Jr.
And Brian Leary as a contestant, then as a star on Match Game.
This lady was a contestant. She sat over there.
Tomorrow at 4 on Buzzer Lost and Found.
Mom was going to come up here, but Mom chickened out and sent Grandma up here. Is that it?
Yeah, right.
Hi, what's your name?
Vera Parker.
We know, Vera, why Mom didn't want to come up here, because she didn't want to come on the camera after we found out that she fakes her crying when she wants something and also dresses old-fashioned. Right. Okay. Now, you're going to be her advisor, and we're going to give you $200. The money you've won so far is yours to keep. Give you $200 in the bottom row there, and you bet your way across the line. Get to the next row, we'll give you another $400 of betting money. Remember, Kelly, that minimum bets are $50 each time, and you can also change one card per line by choosing one of the spare cards that Lacey is dealing out. So you understand all those rules, don't you? Come on, we want you to win a whole lot of money. You can win thousands. Give the lady $200. She's got it. Here we go. Now, turn that $200 into a lot of money. Let's see if it happens. Here's your card. It's a 9. Player change.
Change it.
Get rid of which one you want, hon?
Number 2.
Number 2. All right. The number 2 is now a king, and you've got 200.
150 lower.
150 lower than the king. That's a push. No win, no loss. You're in fine shape.
150 lower.
Same bet. 150 lower again. Now you got $350. You can't change it.
$50 lower.
$50 lower than the 9. Good bet. Yes. 400. Come up here, give you another 400. You've got $800, and you're playing with the 3.
700 higher.
$700 higher than the 3. Be there it is. $1,500.
$500 lower.
500 lower than the king. Queen. $2,000.
500 again lower.
$500 again. Lower than the queen. Be there for Kelly. Oh, it's okay. You got $1,500, and this king is yours. And when you come up here now, you've got to bet at least $750. All right? What are you going to do, Kel?
All of it lower.
All of it? All of it. Grandma, you okay?
Yes.
Do you realize if it's lower, you're going to have $3,000? Come on, Kelly. Be lower. Be lower. You got everything crossed you need crossed? All right. Everybody's crossed. Is it lower? It is! Oh, bless your heart. You don't need to cry because you make us all cry. Stop that. Lacey's going to leave. Our champ wins $3,200. What a nice lady you are. We'll miss you. We really will. Thanks for playing our game with us, okay? We'll be back to meet 2 new card sharks on Kids Week right after this.
Hi, I'm...
Because, you're so appreciative. First of all, you made us all cry up here. Those big old beautiful tears of yours. You got $3,000. And actually $3,200, which is pretty nice. We're going to miss you around here. We really are. I know the girls were talking, because the girls do commercials and everything. They said, boy, she's so pretty, she ought to do commercials. Bet you do someday. All right. That's about it. We got to go. For Susanna, Lacey, Jean, and the whole gang, I'm Bob Eubanks saying join us again next time on Kids Week on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.